Okay, so I was driving along and I heard something go clunk. I looked around and y'all was gone. Well, what happened is y'all fell on the floor backwards off the back of the seat. Which the camera's still working. Hi, wave if you can see me. So I guess that worked. You might remember one of the things that we talked about, and the reason I switched from the Canon cameras I've been using to this Olympus was that they're supposed to be not breakable. And I shouldn't say not breakable because I'm sure you could break it, but you know, they're not supposed to be fragile. And those Canon cameras, Lord knows, I probably broke 15 or 20 of them already. So that worked. Dropping y'all off the seat and not killing you was a good thing. So let's talk about the car. Yeah, it's still skipping a little bit. So like I said earlier, I do have new rotor cap and distributor and points that I can put in here. Wes called me from Florida and he suggested changing the plugs, and that's on the list too, although I haven't picked up any plugs. And that would probably involve a trip to town or ordering some and waiting another week. But I think what I'm going to do is throw in the new points and plugs and rotor button. No, points and distributor cap and rotor button. I could also change the plug wires and then I'd be ready. Somebody, I think it's George, Mr. Comatose, keeps telling me that I've reversed some plug wires and I got one cylinder skipping, but I haven't had the plug wires off. This car was running fine last summer. And if I hadn't had the plug wires off, there's not much chance that I've reversed them. The only one I've taken off is number 1, and that was in order to find top dead center. I also did order a mechanical temperature gauge, which I like a mechanical gauge because I just think they're so much more accurate. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. It didn't really come with a bracket, and I'm thinking I could put it down under the dash. I might could, you notice how those two gauges right there are on the hanging on the steering wheel. I might could put a bracket like that hanging down under the steering wheel there and have it not be in my way too much, and put a gauge there also. So I'll think about that. So I guess I'll shut up now and I'll get started doing some work on this thing. I took the motorcycle up to the tractor shop a while ago. It was a true joy to ride now that I've got the seat readjusted. I'd love to also spend some time just riding it and getting the feel of it again. I hadn't rode it much this year. I spent a lot of money on it with new tires and brakes and such as that, but really haven't rode it that much. So it would be kind of sweet to get it out and ride it around a bit. A lot of things today is going to depend on the weather. It looks like it could break out raining any moment. I'd kind of like to get under the hood here and get working on what I was talking about working on, so maybe we'll see how quickly I can get that done. We'll go